Hello. So today we're looking at our wooden house um, cutting boards. So these are bamboo. Um, what I want to show today is just kind of a general care that you do. So they are not dishwasher safe. You want to wash them hand wash. You don't want to submerge in water either. But what you want to do, one thing that helps extend the life of any wood cutting board is use some mineral oil regularly. So when I say regularly, maybe once a year or so, maybe more often, depending on how much you use. I do want to mention that Wooden House did provide these to me to provide some content to help get the word out with their products. So I'm just going to show real quick on how to oil them up. So I've got even the stand, everything. I'm going to throw some oil on. So some people use a rag, some people use brush, all that stuff. I just use my hands. It just kind of depends on how you want it to be. But these are fresh cutting boards. They've been used a little bit, washed a bit, but they're relatively new. So they will soak up oil pretty good here. So you just want to get it fully covered everywhere. It's just like painting, where you want to get it all in there, the grooves, everything. So you can kind of get there, and then you let it set and kind of soak for a while, get front and back. So I use food grade mineral oil from 13 Chefs. There are other options available. Just depends on kind of your preference or availability. I think the 13 Chefs is a phenomenal oil, so that's why I use them. But just going all around. And you can see here, pretty much, I think everything is covered. And I'm just going to let it set and dry in the sink. So it'll soak up a little more, just like paint. Like I said, just like you're doing like a finish on paint or something. And you just want to go through the whole process. I'm going to get a little on here. So this would probably be a little better if I used a brush or a rag. My fingers are a little big to get in between there, but we'll make it work. So you get everything covered. Good. So what this mineral oil does, it just kind of helps keep the wood moisturized, which extends the life. So it reduces the likelihood that it's going to crack, or while you're cutting on it or anything like that, getting any debris in there. Doesn't guarantee it's not going to happen, but it helps. And I just do the base because I want it to work well. It's in a kitchen, and a lot of water, steam, cooking, all that stuff. So we just want to make sure it's well hydrated, doesn't warp. So it also helps with like water and everything on keeping it from like water damage. So it'll still get damaged. Like I said, you don't want to submerge these in water, but the steam and all that stuff can impact the bamboo over time. So it's one of the reasons you want to oil them up. So, and as you're looking at the oil, you'll notice like I'm putting a healthy amount on there. There's still a lot left in the bottle. Like this bottle was used once for a little more, but I mean it's still it's not even like close to being like even a third empty. A little bit of oil goes a long way, but you want to make sure it's a what I would consider a healthy amount, because like I said, it does soak up. So if you've ever like stained a deck or a fence or anything, piece of furniture, you know when you kind of put it on there on fresh dry wood, it just kind of just sucks it up. Same thing with these. So we just want to make sure we get enough on there to cover everything. So I'm actually kind of standing them in the base there. Just something kind of thought of. So gonna do it. But yeah, so we're just gonna get the rest of this one. This is our last one here. So the wooden house is a set of 3 different sizes, as you see. They do have other colors and types available if you are interested. This is the kind of a darker color. It's not there's like a dark brown, and then there's a lighter color. So this is in the middle. And as I said, I've been using these for a few weeks now, and they are standing up great to the use and everything. And I'm just now putting oil in there, so kind of gives you a good idea of the durability of it without even being treated first. So, like I said, the oil treatment is not a necessity, but it is highly recommended for anything wooden in the kitchen for sure. So it's wooden utensils, everything, but cutting boards, all that stuff. I think it is the best move to help lengthen the life. So it's a good one, quick and easy. Just got a little bit more here. And then one other thing, last thing on here, is you want to set these and let them kind of soak up the wood and everything for about 24 hours if you can. The ideal time frame would be the 24 hours, and then do a quick little wash. So when you wash, you're going to use just the water and then some mild detergent like dish soap, something like that. You don't want to submerge. Again, said that a few times, but very, very important. Yeah, and it will definitely increase the life of your cutting boards. And it makes them look a little better too. It kind of brings out the color and everything back in there. So, all right.